Have you ever found yourself clenching your jaw, hunching your shoulders, or feeling a persistent knot in your stomach, even when there's no immediate physical threat? Perhaps you've dismissed it as just being stressed or needing a good stretch. But what if those physical sensations, that tightness and stiffness, are more deeply connected to your inner world than you realize? What if they're a direct message from your body, speaking the language of anxiety? Welcome. Today we're going to explore a topic that's incredibly common, yet often misunderstood: anxiety muscle tension. This isn't just about feeling a bit tense. It's a prevalent physiological response where feelings of anxiety manifest as physical tightness, stiffness, and even pain in our muscles. Understanding why this happens, and more importantly, what helps, is a crucial step towards finding greater comfort and peace in both body and mind. It's about recognizing the profound, often silent conversation between our thoughts and our physical experience. To truly grasp anxiety muscle tension, we need to go back to our most primal survival instinct, the fight or flight response. Imagine our ancestors encountering a saber-toothed tiger. Their bodies would instantly gear up for action, either to confront the danger or to flee from it. This instinctive mechanism, though ancient, is still hardwired into us today. When our brain perceives a threat, whether it's a physical danger or an abstract worry about a deadline, a cascade of stress hormones floods our system. The main players in this hormonal drama are adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol. Adrenaline and noradrenaline act like immediate alarms, causing our muscles to contract and tense up. This prepares us to spring into action. Cortisol then steps in, playing a role in sustaining the stress response, keeping our body primed and mobilizing energy for the perceived long haul. In a dangerous situation, this is incredibly helpful. But what happens when that saber-toothed tiger is a looming work project, a difficult conversation, or persistent worries about the future? In anxiety disorders, this powerful stress response is activated even when we're in perfectly safe environments. The crucial difference here is that the alarm system, instead of quieting down, remains on high alert. This leads to sustained muscle contraction, a chronic state of readiness that never finds its release. Over time, this prolonged activation of our sympathetic nervous system prevents our muscles from fully relaxing. Think of it like a coiled spring that's constantly wound tight, never allowed to unwind. This persistent tension then manifests as stiffness, cramps, soreness, aches, and even spasms or twitching. These tensions don't just appear anywhere, they often settle into specific areas. The shoulders become hunched and rigid, carrying what feels like the weight of the world. Our back, especially the upper and lower regions, can ache with a dull, persistent pain. Chest tightness can make breathing feel shallower. The neck becomes stiff, restricting movement. Many experience tension in their face and jaw, leading to clenching, grinding, and even tension headaches or migraines. Even our arms, legs, hands, and feet can feel the strain, and sometimes this tension extends to our digestive tract, contributing to stomach discomfort. It's important to understand that this relationship between anxiety and muscle tension isn't a one-way street. It's often bidirectional, creating a reinforcing cycle. While anxiety clearly causes muscle tension, chronic muscular contraction can, in turn, contribute to and even induce anxiety. Imagine being in constant physical discomfort. That alone can be a source of stress and worry, potentially fueling the anxiety even further. This intricate dance between mind and body can feel like a chicken or the egg scenario, making it all the more challenging to untangle without the right tools. Historically, the link between mind and body and tension has been recognized for a long time. Back in the 1920s and 30s, Dr. Edmund Jacobson, a pioneering physician, demonstrated something quite profound. He found that by consciously reducing muscle tension through what he called progressive relaxation, individuals could decrease their mental and central nervous system activity. This was a groundbreaking insight, showing that our physical state isn't just a byproduct of our mental state, it can actively influence it. Now, why is this topic gaining so much attention lately? Why are we hearing more about anxiety muscle tension? It reflects a broader societal shift towards recognizing the deep connection between our mental and physical well-being. Headlines about pain circuits in the brain and roadmaps out of chronic pain highlight a growing public desire to understand the neural basis of pain and find lasting solutions, especially when chronic pain seems linked to our mental states. We're also seeing increased awareness of how daily habits, like sleep positions, can exacerbate physical issues, or how stress can interfere with restful sleep. Most notably, discussions around mental load in women and how emotional labor leads to hidden stress symptoms really hit home. These conversations validate the experience of unacknowledged stress and emotional burden, common drivers of anxiety, manifesting physically. It's a powerful acknowledgement that what goes on in our minds and our lives has a very real, tangible impact on our bodies, making the understanding and management of anxiety muscle tension incredibly timely and relevant. Despite the growing awareness, there are still some challenges and misconceptions. One significant hurdle is the societal stigma around anxiety disorders. Many people still view anxiety as something you can simply turn off, or that it's not a real illness. This often delays people from seeking the necessary help, leading to prolonged suffering. Another point of discussion is the concern that excessively focusing on physical symptoms can actually amplify the perception of discomfort, creating a negative feedback loop. While awareness is good, dwelling on every twitch can sometimes make things worse. And then there's the central debate. Should we treat the muscle tension directly with things like hot baths and massage, or should we primarily focus on the underlying anxiety? Experts largely agree that while symptomatic relief offers temporary comfort, lasting resolution truly requires addressing the anxiety disorder at its source. You can massage a tense muscle all you want, but if the anxiety that caused it isn't addressed, the tension will likely return. This brings us back to that chicken or the egg phenomenon, emphasizing the need for holistic treatment strategies that consider both sides of the equation. So, what does help? The most effective approach emphasizes addressing the underlying anxiety disorder. Healthcare providers, including psychologists, therapists, and medical doctors, offer interventions. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, for example, helps us identify and change negative thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to anxiety. Beyond therapy, there are powerful tools for managing the physical manifestations. Progressive muscle relaxation, pioneered by Dr. Jacobson, is a technique where you systematically tense and then relax different muscle groups in your body. By doing so, you learn to recognize the difference between tension and relaxation, and you consciously teach your body to let go. Practices like yoga, tai chi, and gentle stretching can also be incredibly beneficial, not only for physical flexibility, but also for calming the nervous system. Regular massage, while not a cure, can provide much-needed temporary relief and help break cycles of tension. And of course, incorporating other stress-relieving activities into your daily routine, whether it's spending time in nature, listening to music, or practicing mindfulness, all contribute to a calmer state. Looking ahead, the future of addressing anxiety muscle tension points towards increasingly integrated and holistic approaches. Continued research will deepen our understanding of the physiological and psychological mechanisms involved, potentially leveraging insights into those pain circuits. There will be an enhanced focus on reducing the stigma associated with anxiety disorders through public education, leading to earlier diagnosis and treatment for both mental and physical manifestations. The recognition of the bidirectional relationship between anxiety and muscle tension, along with the impact of broader stressors like mental load, will drive the development of more comprehensive treatment plans. These plans will combine mental health therapies like CBT with physical relaxation techniques and crucial lifestyle adjustments. The trend suggests a future where individuals are empowered with clear roadmaps to manage chronic pain and stress, acknowledging the critical interconnectedness of psychological well-being and physical health. In closing, understanding anxiety muscle tension isn't about simply identifying a problem. It's about gaining an incredible insight into your own body and mind. It's a testament to how deeply connected we are and how attending to one part of ourselves inevitably benefits the whole. Remember, those aches and pains might be your body's way of asking for compassion and attention to your inner world. By listening to these signals and applying evidence-informed strategies, you can begin to unwind the tension, calm your nervous system, and reclaim a greater sense of ease and well-being. You have the power to influence this intricate conversation between your mind and your muscles, moving towards a more relaxed and resilient you.